Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. I'm so insanely freaking excited about this one. If you watched any of my idol reactions, and if you watched my Quindom reaction, if you've been supporting the Patreon at any point in time, you know how much I adore SOOJIN and how much, I cannot shut up about her whenever she appears or even when she doesn't appear. I will always find a way to talk about her in any of my idol reactions, even if she's not in the actual music video. And obviously, everything that transpired between her, idol, and Cube, and just in general, it was very troubling. Obviously, the fantasy and like the biggest thing that could have that I would hope to happen was for SOOJIN to return to idol. I don't know how realistic that is. However, the fact that she's back in general, I don't know if she broke the internet per se, but so it kind of like felt like when she signed up to Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, there was a post with her, like a new photo and whatnot. People were going crazy. And now she has her own solo project. Now, before getting into the music video that was just released a few less than an hour ago, as of me recording this video, with Agassy, which means young lady in Korean, if I'm not mistaken, from a quick look. We're also going to be checking out a video from 2 weeks ago. As far as I understand, it's more of a performance video for a song called Black Forest. I hope that this solo debuted, that this entire project gets received incredibly well and that she receives nothing but love and support. Very, very excited to get into this one. So without further ado, there's probably going to be a lot of crushing and not too much talking because SOOJIN is life, but we're starting off with Black Forest. So without further ado, let's get into it. The way the dress was lying down, it almost kind of like looked like a wing or something from the top angle. Okay. Somebody is soaring high. That was a cool shot. That was majestic as fuck. This was absolutely beautiful. It was so graceful, very ironic even, like amidst all of this black space, there's like this little tiny thing of light. And even that light is obviously contaminated by the silhouette, which is black. Obviously almost like light and dark. And maybe I'm overthinking this, but even like the dancers around her dancing with what appears to be like blindfolds and whatnot. The chandelier, I just talked about it in my most recent VVZ reaction, represents almost kind of like a shining light, almost like a thing of positivity, almost like a light at the end of a tunnel or something like that. And the chandelier also, like I have a thing for chandeliers ever since I got into K-pop, so it looks very, very fancy, elegant and whatnot. But the fact that the dancers are blindfolded and they're dressed in black as well, it's kind of like the negativity. It continues to follow SOOJIN, but also the negativity is like her own mind in a way. Like, if enough people tell you that you did something wrong, even though you haven't, sooner or later you would kind of like start questioning yourself. And it's like the world kind of like saw, or like the company saw things as very black and white in a way, in terms of somebody made some allegations, even though they're not true. She suffered from it. What happened to the person who made the allegation? Fuck all, nothing, if I'm not mistaken. The fact that she chose to, like, SOOJIN is one of the most, like, sensual, passionate figures. She's so incredibly silent. She's almost like an introvert from what I remember seeing her on Queendom. But then she turns that performer mode on, and it's like a flip of a switch, and she turns into a completely different person who has more confidence than I will ever have, ever in my life. She has that in one fucking pinky than I have in my entire body. So it's really, really kind of interesting how she almost like mixed both the performer persona as well as the SOOJIN that we know and love. Very silent, very down to earth, almost like literally sitting down, kind of like looking at her own silhouette and whatnot, and what haunts her in a way, as who knows what she's been through for the last 2 years, other than, like, you know, legal disputes and whatnot. What a person goes through, like, mentally with that. So the fact that she came back and she did this, when we've seen some of her performances. We've seen her, performance on Queendom with Señorita, if I'm not mistaken, was the name of the song. She can dial it up to 100 and make it super action packed, but she chose to be very elegant and graceful, and almost like rising from the ashes in a way, like a phoenix or something like that. That's kind of how I guess would take it. Okay, so now that we got the first music video or performance video out of the way, let's get into Agassy, which either means young lady or charming lady in Korean, if I'm not mistaken. Since the lyrics are not available, the captions are not available, I had to look it up online, and I actually found a website that kind of like breaks down the meaning of the song. So I'm just gonna go to the last portion where it basically just summarizes it. Overall, Agassy portrays the artist as a captivating and enchanting figure who may not understand love but expresses herself through dance. The lyrics highlight the transient nature of love and utilize imagery such as flowers, butterflies, and light to convey the artist's charm and allure. That sounds a lot like SOOJIN in terms of like the allure and charm and everything else. Let's get into it. Very, very excited. Ooh. That's the SOOJIN that I kind of expected. Holy. I love the traditional instrument in the background. This part almost like reminds me of something by Mamamoo. This is pretty cool. Oh my god, this chorus slaps. She did not miss a beat. Holy shit. Ooh. This outfit, holy shit. Oh my god. Ooh, this reminds me of something by Idol with the fabrics and everything. Oh, very cool. Oh, shit. This... Holy shit. Okay, there's quite a few visuals. Like everything with the fabric reminds me of an Idol music video that also had... I'm trying to remember because also the visuals of like the main outfit with the black reminds me of Hun Alone by Idol, where Soyeon gets bit by the scorpion. I believe that's the music video. There's also the lipstick and the outfit and her walking out into that hallway almost like reminds me of something that would fit within Tomboy, actually. Obviously, we read what the meaning overall, at least of the song, like the lyrics of the song, but as we know in K-pop, the video and the actual lyrics themselves, the song and the video can be its own separate things. So who knows actually how many references SOOJIN could potentially have to Idol, to her friends in Idol, and to various music videos, because it does feel like there's a decent amount of stuff that could relate quite a bit to Idol, and almost like the shot of her surrounded by flowers. She has like the butterfly necklace and whatnot, but she's behind the window as she's watching potentially like her friends thrive. Idol is as big as it's ever been. But she's still happy for them, obviously, but there's still like this level of sadness because I wish I could still be there with you. And the only reason I wasn't, it was because of something that I didn't even do. Like the punishment did not fit the crime because there was no fucking crime to begin with, at least from what I remember. The blue outfit almost kind of like reminds me a little bit of like Sailor Moon or something like that. Is absolutely beautiful. Her dancing like that, what looks like a circle of red stones and whatnot. At first I thought it was paddles, but no, it's literally almost like stones or like something from a meteor that crashed or something like that. Even like the circle, like there's like this constant, whether it's her in the water here, there's a circle around her in the blue outfit with the circle of stones around her. It's also kind of like symbolic as far as her being trapped in a way. I'm not really sure. And then the raining shot is so incredibly beautiful, and almost kind of like feels like liberation of sorts, as she's finally back doing what she loves and what she always wanted to do. It's absolutely like this shot kind of like I don't know if you've been obsessing about the song for the very little time that it's been out and trying to find if there's anything that pays any tribute or any nods or anything else towards Idol, please feel free to let me know. And the butterfly, I was beginning to talk about the butterfly, the necklace. It's like a metamorphosis. It's a sign of transformation, a sign of positivity for, getting into bigger and better things and, being free like a butterfly, as well, as she finally reached that point of freedom. Which is also really, really, really beautiful. Maybe I'm heavily biased towards SOOJIN, but I feel like this is one of the best songs of the year. This chorus is amazing. There's like this little bit of like this traditional instrument in the background. That sounds like a traditional instrument in the background. And it's so fitting within like the concept itself. It's absolutely beautiful. The visuals here are absolutely, the cinematography is gorgeous. The styling is incredible. SOOJIN looks absolutely fucking majestic, and it's like she never missed a beat. Like, if you told me that between Idol and this, there was like a waiting period of like 2 years or whatever, I would not believe you. It doesn't feel like she lost anything. It seems like it's just a natural progression and she's just doing her own thing. And the biggest thing, I guess, would be like the hand gesture that SOOJIN does with the crown, but it's almost like her hands are inverted. That's kind of what it looks like. Instead of doing this, she's doing this, which could this be like something? It looks like a lion, I'm a queen like a lion, like the lyrics of Idol's line or something like that. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm obsessing too much about Idol and obsessing too much about SOOJIN's participation in Idol, and I'm trying to find too many connections that don't actually exist. But in my opinion, it makes this so much more fun to just speculate. And regardless, these visuals are absolutely incredible, and how insanely well this song, insanely good this song sounds is just amazing. Like the fact that it feels like it was just yesterday that I discovered Idol and I fell in love with SOOJIN. And yeah, this was insane. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If I made any sense, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm probably going to, should I include this video in the Idol playlist? I would probably do it for now, unless you guys think that it's something that I shouldn't do. But for now, I'm just going to include it in the Idol playlist. And if you want to see the rest of my Idol reactions, check out that very same playlist somewhere up there. And I will catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are, and have a wonderful rest of the day. See you.